Example workflow of collaboration. I'm collaborating with Linda on a new feature to the Explore California project. The new feature will be a feedback form. Essentially, what that feature will be is I'm just adding an HTML page called form.html. Okay, now what my work is. Okay, I have a master branch locally and on GitHub. I'm on the master branch. Every time I start work on the project, I should do a git fetch. This is so that I can see if other people working on the project added any commits to the master branch. Let's assume, yes, they made some commits to master. I would do git merge origin master. Now I'm going to do the work on my new feature in a separate branch. So I do git checkout with the B option and then the name of the branch feedback_form. So I make changes to the working directory and I do git add feedback.html. I commit these changes and then I have Linda take a look at it. But first, before I have Linda take a look at it, I do git fetch to make sure my feedback branch has all the updates to the project. This includes updates that were made to the master branch. Then I do git push with the U option, the small u, origin feedback_form to make my new branch exist on GitHub. Now I let Linda know what I did and that I want her input. Okay, now here's Linda's work. Okay, Linda is on master. She does a git fetch and then git merge origin master if there were any changes to the master on GitHub. Now she's ready to look at my branch. So Linda needs to create her local copy of that new feature branch called feedback form. So she does git checkout with the small b option, then the word feedback_form, then space, and then origin/feedback_form. Now, she can't just do git checkout b option and feedback form because that would just mean that she's making a new branch on her local machine called feedback form. I actually want her, or she needs to have her new branch be a copy of what I put on GitHub. So that's how to do it. Not only that, but if she issues the command that particular way, it will make feedback_form on her computer a tracking branch for the feedback_form, which is on GitHub. So Linda does git log to see the log history for that branch. And she notices that I made that commit and she wants to see what was involved in that commit. So she uses git show and then she puts part of the SHA, the SHA, for the commit. And then Linda decides that she wants to make some changes to my form.html page, the script for the form. So Linda makes the changes and then commits them. And remember, she is on her version of feedback_form branch. Now Linda wants to update the remote, which is GitHub. But first, she also needs to make sure that her feedback_form branch is updated with any updates that came into master. So she does git fetch, and if there's any updates, she will merge them. And then finally, she does a git push, remember, and she's still on feedback form. So she's pushing her changes for feedback form up to GitHub. Now we're back to my work. Okay, what I do now is I do a git fetch, and then I do a git log with the small p option for patch, and then I put the name of my branch for feedback form, which is just feedback_form, and then ..origin / feedback_form. So what that git log command does is it shows me all the changes that Linda made in her uploaded version of feedback form with the one on my computer, which hasn't been updated or anything since she has made the changes and uploaded them. Okay, now that I've looked at her changes, I do git merge origin / feedback form to bring in her changes into my branch of feedback form on my machine. Okay, now all the work has been done. I made the changes to feedback form. Linda put her input into it, and now I have all the changes that me and Linda worked on are in my local copy of feedback_form branch. I've decided now is the time to put that new feature into master. So what I do is I do git checkout master. Remember, this is on my machine locally. I do git fetch to update my master with the one on GitHub, as I've done before. And then I do, remember, and after you do that git fetch, if there are changes, I would do git merge origin master. Now that my master locally is updated with GitHub, I'm going to merge feedback form. So I do git merge feedback_form. Okay, now I push master by doing git push. So I push it to GitHub. So now at this point in time, the new feature is in master, both on my machine and on GitHub. There are two things to note overall. You'd want to note that as you go along, you keep locally both master and feedback_form branches updated with any new things in master on GitHub. There's other people working on master other than me and Linda. And at all times, whenever I'm doing any work, as frequently as possible, I want to integrate those changes that those other people made into not just master on my local machine, but also the branch I'm working on, which is feedback_form. That makes it easier when at the end I want to merge that new feature branch back into master. It helps to have it as closely synchronized with the changes that other people have been making to master. Okay, the other thing that you should note is that if or when I'm on feedback form and I merge origin master into it, all I'm doing is bringing the updates from origin master into feedback_form. Master is not affected, and I'm still on feedback_form branch. If this is not clear, I have a complete video that explains this kind of confusing and sometimes misunderstood characteristic of the Git platform, is that just because you merge a branch, just because I merged master into feedback form does not mean that feedback form and master at that point have become one thing. So go back and look at that video if you don't understand exactly what I said right now.